What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk to you about SoFi. A lot of big things are happening for SoFi from analysts and also from institutions. I'm going to give you a good breakdown of all of that and what that means for us as investors. Before I get into any of that, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up, subscribe to all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that, let's get right to it. So after hours, we are going down a little bit, largely because of Upstart, unfortunately. So that's something as well that might translate into a little bit more of a consolidation day tomorrow. But in the end, it is what it is. We can't necessarily change that. But the broader market is going up because of the Fed's kind of seeing a continued growth, more so from the US economy. So giving a little bit more stability overall. So that is a very positive sign. Again, there was a positive thing that did come out today, and that was from here. So you can see on Interactive Brokers, 𝗪𝗧 did reiterate their $7 price target. Overall, that's a very good thing. I think any analyst giving good buy ratings on SoFi is a good catalyst, if you ask me, my own 2 cents. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence at the end of the day. But you can even see right here, there has been a lot of good recent kind of analyst ratings. Not necessarily to the price target where a lot of us are under the impression it should be, because given the circumstances, I still feel that easily it should be at $9 plus. Now, nowhere near these kind of low levels, but again, there is a lot of fear out in the market. Hopefully we do get a nice good rally. I'm going to do a little bit more technical analysis at the end, but if you do like Interactive Brokers looking at analyst ratings, click on the link in the description below and play around with it. It has a lot of good information. And so moving on though, there's one thing that I cannot ignore, and that is institutional purchasing. And this, I've not seen anything like this for a very long time. So I am on unusual whales. I did actually have to zoom out to do more so a screenshot for Twitter, because unfortunately it didn't really fit into one picture. So I'm just going to zoom back in just so you guys can see. So this is obviously a little bit too close, but generally speaking, this is all the big institutional purchasing on the dark pool today alone, and there is a lot of them. So I am going to keep on scrolling. So this is all of them. So there is some substantial ones, and hands down, you can even see all of this completely blows out the water the previous couple days. And obviously with its inclusion on the Russell 3000, a lot of institutions did get in severely, but today is very much different, insinuating that there is something in the water. Again, there's a little bit more negativity happening for SoFi after hours because of Upstart, but still, it is what it is. We can't really necessarily change that. But overall though, I think based on all the news, this is a very good time to buy in, especially if it does get dragged down because of Upstart. Hands down, follow what big money is doing, and that is them buying very much big time. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. But I just wanted to quickly pop on, do a quick video, give you those two big catalysts if you ask me, and tie it all together with some technical analysis. So overall though, I do have the 50, 100, 200-day moving averages, Bollinger Bands, RSI, stochastic, and momentum. So as far as on stochastic, you can see a big deviation starting to happen. So black line above the red showing a nice bullish signal starting to form. Momentum, number of buyers have been kind of maintaining itself, which is fairly good. Keep in mind though, momentum is number of retail investors pretty much for the most part. And looking at RSI, that is at 53, so fairly neutral. And looking on the actual chart, we are higher percentile of the Bollinger Band. We were kind of range bound between that 50-day moving average and that central Bollinger Band. Tomorrow, I'm not really necessarily sure where we will land. After hours, we're at 603. And in general though, the central Bollinger Band is $5.81. So as long as we stay above that, I feel that we should be fairly okay. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Looking here, I just want to show you some resistance and support points. Today, unfortunately, we didn't really break past any of the pivotal ones. So first, second, and third ones, all very tight knit. So again, if we do have that nice momentum push, we can easily get over that. And then on the contrary though, looking here, first, second, and third support, there is a pretty big somewhat gap here potentially. We did obviously break below that support point today. So again, depending on how tomorrow turns out after hours, or obviously pre-market or whatever it might be, we might be trading between that 570 range or a little bit higher. So that's just my own 2 cents, but regardless, this is is going to be a lot of volatility in its future until it gets a little bit more ingrained in kind of what people want. And keep in mind though, they are a very disruptive company. I always say this every single video, and it is not a easy task to be a disruptive company, especially in more so a bear market, if you want to call it that. With all that, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on SoFi.